we are talking about something that everyone has something to say about. How do we humanize dialysis care?
Sometimes clinical care can feel like a checkbox, and the dialysis clinic doesn't always feel patient-focused, and we just lose the patient centricity of the medical care.
It was like a routine thing. It wasn't catered to my personal needs or what I was feeling. No one really asked, well, how you feel?
If we allow that distance to continue, we won't be able to align care with goals and priorities. And I think that's the constant theme.
Dialysis should be more than just staying alive. It should be about being engaged in life. And so this project, to me, sort of gives patients more hope and more input into what is important to them. And we're able to hopefully incorporate that into a new way of doing the care planning process.
A lot of times you get rushed into dialysis. You don't really get a chance to share what's important to you.
I want to try to find out what really motivates patients and how we can make this whole dialysis process better for them.
The key word is with, together. You know, you're a team, there has to be give and take.
In developing this project, we knew that the goals were relatively lofty, and that we're really proposing a paradigm shift.
As researchers and physicians, we're trying to prioritize what would make sense in the care planning process from their perspective. But even during that process, we've had input from patients as stakeholders.
It's the synergy and the human connection with clinicians sitting around a table and patients sitting around a table as equals, talking about our perspectives on how care is delivered, and bringing those perspectives together and allowing out of that to emerge a vision which none of us could create it on our own.
This project is motivating for me because I've had the opportunities to hear from a lot of patients who have not had a good experience with care planning.
I think it is the most important to listen to the patient perspective, because if we don't address what the patient's trying to address, then we failed our jobs entirely.
So this is to make care planning more practical and more useful for the patient.
I want to see patients excited about the opportunity to go in there and talk about, what's important to them.
It's just the power of listening.
Dialysis is not the end of life, it's a new beginning.
If I had to describe this project in a word, it would be meaningful.
Paradigm shift.
Reaffirming.
Collaborative.
Encouraging and affirming.
Thought-provoking.
Motivating.